Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Winters. I'm with Dr. Aristotle Economo, and when I first met Dr. Economo, he was laying in a hospital in Paducah, Kentucky. Could move his fingers, tips a bit, and his eyelids, and that was about it. And look at him today. He's here practicing on Beverly Hills Drive, or Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills.
It's amazing how life changes.
Yeah.
I'm moving just my eyes and my hands like this.
And we've really got a message of hope for you and a message of healing. And just share with me what you said just a moment ago about what do you do when you're in that situation, when you're paralyzed, and how did you find hope?
Yeah, being paralyzed, you have a lot of time to think. And the thoughts that I chose were from 0 to 100 in terms of bad to good. And I found that I had to stay in the middle and stay neutral. And finding what I was grateful for is tough when you can't move. So what I did is I went to the foundation, and that foundation was breathing. I just focused on my breath because it was something that I could do, and I could do well.
And something you could control. Right?
Exactly. And I felt passionate about one little thing. I didn't just do it in one day like that. It took me a little bit of time, but once I did that, then the next thing was I was able to move my eyes to the left with a little motion. Things like that. Baby steps is what I did. But the important thing was I had somebody record those baby steps so I didn't forget. Then I could look back and see what I did a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and then how the improvement occurred. That created a stimulus of my subconscious mind, which really helped me move forward.
Yeah, and we had a synergy because we could work together. I did a lot of things to help him heal, but he taught me a lot too, and we worked together in this partnership, and that's so important.
And you don't have to have the knowledge to work with somebody in the partnership. You just have to have someone that's willing to work with you, to explain what's happening, and to go through what you're going through in terms of an understanding. Because when you have an understanding, the healing can really start happening.
When you have an understanding, tell me more about that. What do you mean?
When you have an understanding of the healing process takes you from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3. It's a process of growth. You may have a bad day, but then you have a good day. You have a bad day, and it's the overall process. That's the overall understanding that maybe I've had a bad couple days, but you remember that you were better not too long ago. So an understanding of that process. It's the process.
And the process and looking at the bigger picture.
Right. When you see the bigger picture of what's happening, then you really can look back and say thank you. Say thank you for whatever you're grateful for at that moment.
Because you didn't know where this would take you, being totally paralyzed with an autoimmune condition, but at some point you had you were the most determined guy I ever worked with, probably.
Well, I had moments of where I quit. I had moments of where I gave up, but that didn't last long. That was, again, just part of the process. I would come back from it, but I had to be inspired from the outside. And the way I was inspired was watching things that inspired me. Watching the victorious film at the end where the person overcomes adversity, visualizing myself as that particular person.
That's so great because at some point you saw it. Even if you saw it in somebody else, you finally saw it in yourself.
Exactly. And when I saw it in myself, that changed the energy of what was going on in my mind and my spirit.
So folks, we wanted to do a video here. We decided not to get into the details. I can tell you exactly the therapies and the treatments and the chiropractic work and so forth that we did. But I wanted to focus on hope and healing so that we could empower you to feel that you can make amazing changes also in your health.
And you can take that first step just by watching this video. Take some of the bits out of it and just begin today. As soon as you turn off your computer, turn off your phone, start with something what you're grateful for if you have a really rough time.
So we're going to end this video and we're going to let you start your process of healing.